do, I'm going to be teaching you how to use content marketing to drive organic traffic to your website. Now, organic content marketing, I mean a blog, how to structure your blog for best SEO performance. Yeah, so you can rank high, and how you can translate that organic traffic visiting your site down to your product pages. Now, let's dive right in. So we'll start first of all with the structure of your blog. Now, like I said previously, let's say your website should be structured in a silo format. What do I mean by a silo format? That means it should be structured in such a way that um there's a top, then maybe two layers, three layers, like something like this, something like this. Do you get my point? So what I mean by that is this: you have your blog home. Let's take for example, this is Jumia's home. Then under the home, there'll be categories of blog or content. For example, you can have categories of, maybe you sell different arrays of shoes. You now have content talking about men's shoes. There will be a category for that. Content talking about women's shoes. There'll be a category for that. Then inside these categories, there's something we call pillar pages. Now, pillar pages serve as like an overview of a certain array of topics. For example, a topic can be how to wear a male shoe in the morning, how to wear a male shoe in the evening, how to wear a male shoe in the afternoon. That this is just an example of what I'm talking about. Now, the pillar topic there, pillar content can be will now be how to wear a male shoe. Then from there, maybe you don't have sections in that particular pillar page that talks about how to wear men's shoe. Then you now send you now send a link to the individual page for how to wear a shoe in the in the morning, male shoe in the morning. And then maybe another section will be for how to wear male shoes in the afternoon. Then there'll be a link to the whole page that's going to focus on that. It's going to touch on all the areas. The main page is going to talk on all the areas of wearing male shoe, what to do and what not to, and the areas of that. So inside those three different individual pages that are from that pillar page, they will link to each other. Now, what this tells Google is it builds topical authority. There's something called topical authority. So it tells Google that you're an authority in this topic. You're an authority in this topic. Now, Google will rank you higher than someone that just write how to wear shoe in the morning. This is just an example. Now, this can be related to probably, let's say, maybe you sell health products and you sell diabetes products and you sell stroke products. So your categories can possibly stroke, how to use stroke products, how to use diabetes products, how to use, you just get my point. Now, inside those different categories, there will be pillar topics that touch on a broad topic. Then from the broad topic, you talk of individual topics that link to each other. This builds topical authority. This is the proper way to structure your blog. Now, in the next video, I'll be showing you how you can, and okay, how do you get this? Let me go into practical. How do you generate categories? Because definitely you may not know how to generate, you may not know what are the topics you should generate. Right, topics what are the categories you should use on your store? Remember, I already taught you how to generate um keyword ideas and how to put them into sections. Now, those sections I talked about, let's go over to our sheet here. And those sections we talked about would be used. For example, this purple one now will be there will be a pillar topic out of here. Pillar topic. Then from the pillar page will now have subtopics. Subtopic. They can just be around 1,000 words, 1,500 words for a page. That will now break down individual topics. Now, from this keyword sheets, how do we generate categories for our blog? Now, those categories will even help us in our keyword research. Yeah, in our keyword research. So before you even do your keyword research, structure your blog first of all. How do we do that? Now, in this age, there are certain SEO tasks that you shouldn't perform with your brain. You shouldn't stress yourself about. But previously, before AI became smart as it is, what we usually do is competition research. We'll go to our competitors and look at what content, how did they structure their blog, what are the major categories in their blog. Let me give you an example. For example, so just as an example, you can use blog so what you can do on Google is go to Google and search for your blog. Use US mostly because Nigerians don't we don't have good publishers yet in Nigeria. Like a lot of good publishers yet in Nigeria. So you can use blogs from US and foreign countries to get an overview of what you want structure of your categories to be. What the categories to be. So, but this is an example of what it will look like. You can see here, this is an example. Look. But nowadays, so you just look at their blog and look at the categories that they write about. Yeah, that will give you that will give you an overview of what you want to do. You mustn't do exactly what they do. You shouldn't even do exactly what they do because you understand your brand better, you understand your business better. But this should give you an idea of what's your niche. what your niche requires. Now, the modern way of we doing this is using AI tools. Now, let me give you an example of what you can do. So, you can come to Grok. You can use ChatGPT or anyone and simply ask, um, give me cate- categories for my for my for categories of. If you look at here, I just use the prompt here. Give me categories for of blog posts for the blog section of my charger e-commerce store. I just use it as an example. So you can look at here, you see that they give us an examples of the fast charging guides. They just give us an overview. They give us topics that can be in that category. Now, what we usually do now, we now start looking for um what makes a charger fast, how to fast charge a Samsung or iPhone safely. And you can see here, if you go to our keyword sheet, see that we're talking about fast charging. Okay, there were sections for fast charger, and things like that. So you pick out your pillar post, maybe three or four, then you group them. Now something I need to bring your mind to, you just scroll down, you see different blog posts. Like I said, like I keep saying, SEO is like other marketing strategies whereby um you have to it's not a one-way path. It has to work according to your brand, according to your target audience. Yeah, so ensure that you use what is right with your intuition. You know, okay, what is right. So because what we're trying to do, we're trying to structure your blog in such a way that anybody that visits your blog can easily find a content they're looking for. Like maybe they're a fan of you already and they're looking for certain content from you, they can easily find on your blog. And Google bot itself can find any content, any specific content they want from you. So that's it. So this is where you structure your blog. Now, another important thing is your blog should be your blog should be Nigerian focused because you're targeting Nigerians. If you're targeting Ghanaians, you can target Ghanaians. You can write like as if you're writing Ghanaians. For example, if you look at it, you see where to buy the best phone chargers in Nigeria in 2025. How much is a fast iPhone charger in Nigeria? Price guide. Even up to here, safe. Even in all your blog sections, there's no need for original buying guides, except you want to put maybe a regional like Nigerian what I'm trying to say, like Nigerian, like a blog section that talks about Nigerians. That talks about happenings in Nigeria, something like in the um, phone space. But apart from that, I won't write a special. I will not have a special category, blogs category that just yes Nigerian focus. The only thing I can do there is maybe I can write. I can have a blog section that talks about happenings in Nigeria. Like you're trying to point to Google that this is a Nigerian blog. Now, but other blog categories, USB-C versus USB-A, what is right for you in Nigeria? Tell Google that this is a Nigerian blog. So you should resound with your content. When Google now sees, because Google spots trends. They are not as smart as we think they are. So what do you do? They follow trends. Follow what is it? What is this person always talking about? Something like that. Yes, because for example, this is very important, especially if your blog is hosted, if your website is hosted outside Nigeria or outside Africa in a whole. Now you find it difficult to tell Google. You find it difficult to rank. You not find it more difficult, but you don't rank as fast as someone that his blog is hosted that has a server, that his blog is hosted in Nigeria or in West Africa because in Google's mind, this is a global blog. I mean, for example, it's hosted by Namecheap in US. It's a global blog. So you have to give it indications that this is a blog for Nigeria. You have to use this in your blog. You have to use your blog. You use your content on your product pages. They should be focused on Nigeria. They should be locally focused. Lagos, right about like instead of me saying just like instead of me just saying use this iPhone charger, you can say use this iPhone. How you use this iPhone charger in Nigeria? Do you get my point? So the point is about making it seem as if it's Nigerian, it's about Nigeria. Just this is just an example, and this is how you can use AI to do it fast and simple. And in the next video, we'll look at how to write quality blog posts that rank, quality blog posts that hit search results, how you can get featured in feature snippets, how you can get featured in feature snippets, AI overviews, and get cited by AI tools like Grok, ChatGPT, and the rest. Now that's it for this video. See you in the next video.